Drake's craziest spending habits. Luxury, madness, and millions. Welcome to Champagne Poppy's world. Welcome to the world of Champagne Poppy. Ladies and gentlemen, grab your designer shades, pour yourself a $500 glass of sparkling water, and buckle up because you're about to dive headfirst into the utterly ridiculous, outrageously opulent world of Aubrey Drake Graham, aka Drake. Yes, that Drake, the Canadian rap legend, Toronto's unofficial mayor, and the man who makes it rain so hard he probably needs his own weather forecast. Here at your go-to destination for all things luxury and over the top, we're pulling back the diamond-encrusted curtain to reveal just how far Champagne Poppy will go to keep his throne as king of the soft life. From gold shoes you can't wear to a private jet he got for free, Drake doesn't live like the rest of us, and frankly, he doesn't want to. So before we step into the mansion-sized madness, go ahead and like, subscribe, and tap that bougie little bell icon so you never miss an episode of Luxury Chaos. Let's get into Drake's craziest spending habits, and trust us, it's even wilder than you think. The $150,000 NBA championship ring that he didn't even win. Most fans buy jerseys. Drake, he buys championship rings. As the Toronto Raptors global ambassador, Drake took fandom to a whole new level in 2019. When the Raptors won their historic NBA title, Drake didn't just cheer courtside, he made himself a custom ring that out-blinged every player's. This baby had 30 carats of diamonds, cost $150,000, and probably needed its own seat on the plane. Because when Drake celebrates, he doesn't pop bottles, he pops carats. The $4 million fine to stay out of jail. What's hip-hop without a little legal drama? Drake nearly did a 10-year bid, not for weapons, not for drugs, but for using a fake Vogue cover to promote his album Her Loss. Vogue didn't find it funny. Instead, they slapped him with a $4 million copyright infringement lawsuit. Moral of the story? If you're gonna fake a magazine cover, make sure it doesn't belong to Condé Nast. Or, be Drake and just pay the fine like it's a parking ticket. Tupac everywhere, even in the bathroom. Drake's love for Tupac is deeper than lyrics and tributes. He owns 2 custom diamond Tupac pendants worth $300,000. He dropped $1.2 million at auction to buy Tupac's final chrome ring, once worn at the MTV Awards before his tragic death. And the real kicker? His toilet plays Tupac's Hit 'Em Up on loop when you sit down. Yep, Lil Yachty confirmed it. It's awkward, intense, and weirdly inspirational if you're trying to drop bars or something else. The $15,000 Steph Curry troll jersey. Drake is petty with a budget. Before Game 1 of the 2019 NBA Finals, he tracked down and fought tooth and nail to purchase a vintage Del Curry Raptors jersey, Steph Curry's dad's old gear. Price tag, $15,000. Motivation, maximum psychological warfare. He wore it courtside just to mess with Steph's head. End result, Raptors won, Drake won, Warriors 0. He threw $1 million at the floor. After the Astroworld tragedy, Drake needed a reset. Most of us meditate or take a walk. Drake, he went to a strip club in Houston and threw over $1 million on the floor. That's not an estimate. That's an itemized rainstorm of bills. And if you think that's wild, just wait. When a fan spent his furniture money, and Drake gave him $50,000. Drake noticed a fan holding a sign at one of his concerts that read, "I spent my furniture money to be here." Instead of ignoring it, Drake gave the guy $50,000 on the spot. Because in Drake's world, love isn't just blind, it's sponsored. Shoes you can't wear. The $2.1 million Golden Jordans. Forget limited edition. How about liquid assets in shoe form? Drake collaborated with Air Jordan and artist Matthew Senna to create a pair of solid gold Ovo Jordan 10s. These kicks cost a jaw-dropping $2.1 million and way more than your toddler. They're not made for walking. But who walks when you're Drake? You glide over solid gold. His cars are literally from the future. Let's talk horsepower. Bugatti Veyron, 2.2 million, one of 12 in the world. Lamborghini Aventador, 500,000. Mercedes Maybach Gaia 650 Landaulet, $900,000. LaFerrari, 1 million. The Devil 16, 2 million. Spaceship on wheels hits over 350 miles per hour. But the crown jewel? His Chrome Hearts Rolls-Royce Cullinan, tricked out with Gothic crosses and a starlit ceiling. Basically, if Batman was a rapper from Toronto, this would be his ride. The strip club that's not a strip club. Drake doesn't just visit strip clubs, he buys them. He once bought the Ballet in Houston, insisting it's not a strip club, but rather a dance experience. Sure, Drake, and his $100 million amusement park is just an immersive sculpture exhibit. Speaking of which, the $100 million Carnival that doesn't move. Drake bought Luna Luna, a defunct 1980s art-themed amusement park where none of the rides actually do anything, just sculptures and vibes. He dropped $100 million to resurrect it, because why not spend a small country's GDP on an Instagrammable non-roller coaster? A watch with a roulette table inside it, worth $620,000. Yes, Drake has a watch with a working roulette table inside it. The Jacob & Co. Casino is the perfect way to combine punctuality and poor gambling decisions. But for Drake, that's just Tuesday. The diamond tooth and the necklace of 42 failed proposals. When a fan commented that his teeth looked kinda dirty, Drake clapped back. That's a $15,000 pink diamond in my tooth. But the real madness, he commissioned a 42-stone necklace representing all the times he thought about proposing but didn't. Total cost, $12.5 million. Total rings handed out? Still zero. Commitment issues never looked so shiny. The ultimate flex, a private jet worth $85 million. For free. Introducing Air Drake, a custom Boeing 767 with 3 private suites, 2 living rooms, a business lounge, sky blue Virgil Abloh designed exterior, a flying capacity for 45 guests. The kicker? Drake didn't even pay for it. Cargojet gifted it to him as a marketing move. Smart business for them. Extremely cozy skies for him. $90 million Beverly Hills mansion with 22 bathrooms. What's luxury if you can't pee in a different bathroom every day of the month? Drake's $90 million Beverly Hills mansion has 10 bedrooms, 22 bathrooms, an infinity pool, breathtaking views, and a bedroom wall that opens to a private patio. Drake says it's perfect for date night vibes. And if the neighbors complain, he buys their homes too. Yep, he did that. The Drake curse, losing millions on bets like a boss. Drake is addicted to the thrill, specifically the thrill of losing massive bets. He once won $17 million on a single roulette spin, then lost $20 million gambling with French Montana. In 2022 alone, he lost $2.6 million betting on UFC, including $1.5 million on Israel Adesanya. At this point, the Drake curse is real. He bets, the team loses. But guess what? He's partnered with Stake.com, who are likely covering most of those losses just to get clout from his name. Champagne Poppy's playbook. So, what have we learned, folks? Drake doesn't spend money. He sponsors his own fantasy life. From golden Jordans and blingy toothbrush routines to art parks that don't move and a private jet he didn't even pay for, Drake is not living in reality. He's living in Drakeland. And honestly, we're just lucky to be along for the ride. If this video gave you life, laughter, or a little financial anxiety, do us a solid. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your favorite Drake stan or your broke friends who need some perspective. Until next time, stay rich in vibes, if not in bank accounts. Peace out.